Some years back, I gave a student the opportunity to name this exercise. They chose Finger Jig. At first, it was super silly. Eventually, it became just the name. Now we don't think twice about it. We want to get our hand in neutral hand first. So the idea there is you want from neutral hand the ability to open up the hand outwards from a central point outwards, as opposed to being like first finger dominant and just reaching out from your first finger. So our goal is to try to find that hand posture, be able to reach out from there. And to do this, you can stretch your hand out as wide as possible. Take fingertips 1 and 4. Place them on string 3. Notice the thumb is still out. Then you relax and place the thumb on the back of the neck. It should go in between fingers 2 and 3, usually. And then you relax the hand until you are 1 finger per fret, with the fingertips just lightly touching string number 3. So the idea is you're trying to get your fingertips level and kind of hovering exactly on string 3. It's really important to learn to hold your fingertips at a level height. I've actually been spotted walking around holding my hand like this awkwardly, training my fingers to be at one height, but you want to get really good at having your hand jump to neutral hand whenever you want it to, and being able to slide those fingers around even on top of the strings so that you really learn. Notice that you have to move the arm a bunch to position the fingertips, and that's something people don't often think about, is how much the whole arm comes into play for positioning the fingertips and keeping them level. So for the finger jig, again, we do our neutral hand onto string number 3. It doesn't matter which fret you do this on. I would just say choose somewhere comfortable. I usually do this around fret 4, starting on fret 4. And then 1 finger at a time, you would slide over the tops of the strings from string to string and just lightly touch from string 6 to string 1. And the other fingers on your hand should be completely relaxed, but still lightly touching string number 3. And you just go from string 6 to string 1. And here I'm doing finger 1. And usually you do about 20 repetitions or so. Another thing you can do is make circles, so you practice reaching back and letting the fingertip kind of go touch those strings very, very gently. And here we're just learning to build that control of getting that finger to move into positions that it might go into when we're playing, and just getting the hand relaxed. Then we'd move to finger 2, and again from string 6 to string 1. You can do as many reps or as few as you feel like. I think around 20 or so is usually good, but it's not rocket surgery. You can mix it up however you see fit. It's just important to actually do this exercise. Now I'm going to move on to finger number 3. And when finger number 3 is moving up and down, this is a finger that students often struggle with a lot at first. So if you're struggling with that, it's okay. You'll get it in time. This is kind of like learning to wiggle your middle toe or something. It's all about learning to activate like a part of your brain that maybe you're not used to working, but after you get there, it's possible. And now we are going to do finger 4, and just like with finger 1, you can practice making circles with finger 4, where you practice reaching out and just kind of opening up the hand and repeating that up and down. Great. So that's the finger jig. It's a pretty straightforward exercise. I recommend doing 3 minutes or so of this whenever you pick up a guitar. And also this is a great exercise because you can't do too much of it, though I think it shouldn't eat into your practice very much, but it's also okay to like do this while you're watching a movie or something, and to spend 20 minutes just messing around with learning to control your fingers. So if you are practicing, just do this for 2 or 3 minutes. But it's also fine from time to time to just pick up a guitar and, it's a silent exercise. So that's one of the nice things about it.